are two main steps to the ollie. The first step is pop, the second step is slide out. The first step of pop is hitting the back of the board to the ground. The louder the sound of the pop, the higher your board is going to go. Before you can do a pop, you should feel comfortable with turns and getting those front two wheels off the ground. The second step of the ollie is what I call hitting the flick points. If you picture an X on the nose of your board, that's where you want to slide up your front foot and hit every time with the ollie. When you slide your front foot up to the nose of the board, you want to drag the front foot up. The front foot will actually never lose contact with the board. As you're sliding your front foot up, you want to make sure that your ankle is loose. The part of your foot which will hit the nose of the board is the outside of your pinky toe. That's why you see many skaters have rips in the side of their shoe. So I'm going to demonstrate step 1 and step 2 of the ollie. The first step is down, and the second step is slide out. The part which actually makes the board come up off the ground is that front foot slide. That's which drags the board up off the ground by the back of the board. So let me demonstrate. So that's step 1 and step 2. After you master those two steps, you want to master your timing between 1 and 2. The timing is very important. Let me show you an example of little timing between 1 and 2. As you can see, the board barely went off the ground, as the board didn't have the chance to go fully up to this position. It only went to about here. So the higher the board comes up on the pop, the higher the board goes. So let me show you an example of a big pop. So as you see there, the board actually got higher up into the ground because by the time I slid my front foot forward, the board was already in a higher up position. I'll show you one more time. I'll show you first little time, and with big time between the two. So the timing is something you'll want to play around with after you get comfortable with steps 1 and 2. You also want to make sure that you look at that nose, that flick point, as you're practicing number 2. It also helps a lot of people if they put their front hand over the nose of the board. That helps with stability as well as focus and getting you it helps with the sliding up of the front foot. So there you go. Practice that a little bit and you've just learned how to ollie. The best way to learn it is definitely by taking a lesson.